Hello there. Who's ready for GamerNationCon? Let's go!
How you doing?
How's it going? 2-hour drive, let's go. Jacksonville Airport. Let's go. So, had to finish the Switch Switch 2 Direct as soon as we landed, because I only got about 2/3 of the way through it before we took off, and I lost signal. And spoiler incoming! Oh my freaking gosh! Kirby Air Ride is back. That is like my dream of a dream Nintendo wish, and the Mad Lads, they did it. I had literal tears on the plane. Oh my gosh. Well, here we are in Dallas. I'm on 3.5 hours of sleep and like 18, 19 hours of travel or something stupid. And I still have another 2 hours to get to the hospital because Joe and Noah, aka Mott and Ragro, are an hour and a half behind me. So it's gonna be a fun time. In the meantime, let's finish planning some one-shots for the convention. Hi, dude. Say hi to camera. Hey, Joe, man.
Yo.
The advance been way too long.
I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I look so ugly. Don't look at me.
Yeah. Whew. Goofing on the video?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hey, as long as we can toss it on ours too.
Yeah.
I'll just yeah. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
We have arrived at the hotel. Thank you, Daryl, for our ride.
You are quite welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you
This dude came out at like 11 p.m. to give us a ride from the airport.
so much.
Ooh. Oh. Still on 3.5 hours of sleep.
Hey, you want to get In-N-Out Burger?
Yes, but I also want
this.
this.
Road.
Fine. Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we're going to In-N-Out.
Bro.
Well,
I'm feeling it.
and the venue is about one major intersection that way from the cross street that we just.
Okay, that's a walk. I can make that walk. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
From me and Steve Talk RPGs has walked in
Yeah.
a couple of times from here.
What do you know if there's a store to buy an umbrella in walking
There is
distance?
a Target right across there.
Great. I've heard it's gonna rain, so
Yeah, the major street that's right out here, it is across the highway and on the left.
cool.
That's good. Yeah,
Sounds
thank
good,
you.
man.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Thanks
See
again
you
for the
tomorrow.
yes.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
See you tomorrow.
Hotel room. Hotel room.
It only took like 20 hours, but we made it.
Ooh.
We just magically teleported in and out from the hotel. So,
It was a quick teleport.
yeah, this is my first time eating an In-N-Out. Same with Noah. So I'm gonna rate these burger. We'll see how it is. So. So I don't like lettuce, tomato, or mayonnaise. So my In-N-Out burger is a little jank. It's just ketchup, mustard, onions, and cheese, as a burger should be. Maybe add, chili's a good addition, but they don't think they have chili here. So, cheers. 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 Yeah, that's good. So I was telling them earlier,
It's a burger.
my favorite fast food burger is like the nice Hardee's burgers, not the dollar ones that are gross, but like they're real ones. I'd say like this is on par with like the good ones you get at Hardee's. Generally, yeah. I got a double. So. We also gotta rate the fries. They look pretty terrible, but like dry, but just colored white. Wow. They're not salted that much. Wow. The burgers are good, so we're gonna finish eating and then walk back to the hotel and sleep. I'm on like 24 hours of being awake, almost. Fun times.
I don't believe what happened.
Recording evidence of our crime.
I'm not giving it a try.
Jaywalking, buddies. Calling the police on y'all.
I'm trying to get home.
I actually did bring a like a phone. It's not a selfie stick. It's actually a camera tripod / hand holding thing.
Oh yeah.
It's maybe like 8 inches long total,
I remember that time that they were like,
but it helps with not having to hold the phones. Get it farther away so you can actually see more.
Yeah.
and how
But-
everything is soaked and we're just getting.
Yeah. So all the food we as we showed you guys earlier, Daryl gave us a ride from the airport to the hotel.
Who's Daryl?
Oh yeah, that guy. He gave us a ride.
Can't do that to me, man. Can't read sarcasm.
I appreciate Daryl. Daryl is a good man.
Yeah. And so we don't have a car for the thing, so we're walking from the hotel to the con to food to all the things. So
Getting leg day in.
it's gonna be fun. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're back to the hotel. So good night. See y'all in the morning. Hello there.
It's
We're-
cold.
It's cold. Yeah, we were in the hotel room. We were like, we're in Texas. Should we bring our jackets? Yeah, fine. I guess we'll do it. We'll tie it around our waist or something if it's cold. No, it's chilly. It's like 45 degrees outside or something right now.
Way colder.
Actually,
60.
I guess. Okay, yeah, it's 60, but the wind is like 40 miles an hour, 40 degrees. So we just walking over to the con. It's like a 30-minute walk.
Yeah, give or take.
Give or take. So exciting stuff.
Hopefully we don't get mugged.
Yeah.
We'll see if we get mugged or not.
Or, we could be the muggers.
It could be the muggers.
Fun fact about me: I am not good at approaching people. So I'm kind of hoping that people aren't like.
All you gotta do is just.
I don't hope people are like.
Hey,
What?
this is what you gotta do. You just gotta walk up and just hover
Hi.
very awkwardly
Yeah,
and
be
don't
like,
say
"Hi,"
anything. Look straight at them in the eyes, and then eventually they'll talk to you.
That is true.
That works.
You will get a restraining request.
Yeah, that works. But part of it's like, I don't know if people might probably recognize me from the YouTube channel and be, I don't know, weird about wanting to say hi or something.
Maybe.
Whereas I would rather you guys come say hi, because I'm really bad at approaching strangers. So Ugh.
Hey, by the way, I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Dude, do you recognize me?
Ooh.
Play on that race.
Okay, so let's get to the con. We had to stop at Target for an umbrella because if it's gonna rain and a mile walk every day, that's gonna suck. So now on to the con.
Is there a time?
So it's currently like 9:20 a.m. Turns out it starts at noon. So joke's on us. We're walking back up probably to the hotel.
Who knew?
20 to 30 minutes walk back. And then we're walking back. I guess we'll leave at like 11:20.
Yep.
Yeah, get here like 5 minutes early. Maybe. We might hang out at Target for a little bit so he can get some shoes. So yeah, I'm not montaging the travel or walking there and back again though. Walking back to the con. Doors open in like 5 minutes. Yeah. Get out of the way. Get out of the way of the truck. It's gonna be exciting. Let's go. Okay, so here we are in GamerNationCon. Lots and lots of board games. We have. You're gonna see a transfer out. Lots of tables. All the tables, all the things going on. My first game is in a little back room with a thing I've never actually played with before. There's like it has one of those little TV screen things, so that's gonna be fun. Hey, it's my man. Yeah. Look, it's got one of the table thingies. Apparently, it's gonna like Scooby-Doo themed or something, which has me hyped. It's gonna be so much fun. Ooh. So it's gonna be fun. I'll give as many updates and stuff as I can without being like distracting. So yeah.
Okay, Vegas, you guys always go first. You guys didn't get to refill your dice when the round started. That was your penalty for the surprise round. So it actually will get to go again after you all are done. Then, and you turn behind you, and you encounter glowing green with a black chain from its wrist. Coming down is a ghostly figure. All right. Who goes, "Ah!" And at this point, you and it are going to be in a structured encounter.
Okay.
You see this thing? It is 5, 10, 15 feet away from you, roughly. I don't think there's a surprise here. I think you surprised it. It surprised you.
Ooh. 6.
Gotta remove the hives. Yeah.
Painful. 3. I missed.
It's a miss. All right. So it's a miss. All right.
Slice that thing up with my knife.
All right. So, yeah. All right.
Now we're back.
Fourth floor.
Now we're in the void.
Fourth floor. The ghosts disappear. And you guys turns done. You still have some dice left. Are you gonna do anything with them or no?
I'm gonna move a bit towards the keeper's first ghost.
2 dice worth?
Yeah, 2 dice.
Okay. You get right up on him.
Yeah, as I am growling, holding the bone.
Oh boy.
Okay. 4, 6, 7, 8. Well, he's gonna spend a die. Actually, he's gonna make a agility to.
And a roll with advantage.
You all can still see the map.
All right. So you start out with your research, and your you are basically starting out. You've done research on myths and legends of the Miskatonic before, and your purpose at this point is just to narrow things down. The restricted collection is huge, and it is ludicrously it's high tuned to soak up some of the buckshot. 4 though, you say? Mm-hmm. You have concussed it. You shot it in its armored head, and it snaps around. So,
amazing.
Basically, it's taking a penalty to his lore, which is actually a problem when it. Remember when it devoured your life? Mm-hmm. That was a spell. Mm-hmm. So it's a -1 to that. All right.
So, this is the end of day 1. Super fun day. As you'll see in some footage, and I might overlay here or something. First game was with GM Chris from Order 66, and we played Arkham Horror. It was my first time playing it, and honestly, I think it might be my second favorite system to play in after like the Genesis Star Wars narrative dice system. Super fun. Then Noah, Joe, and I played Betrayal at House on the Hill with some new friends we made, and we lost terribly to the Haunt, so that was fun. And then final game was with Sam Gregor Stewart, the RPG manager at Edge. Also Arkham Horror, super fun game, really enjoyed it. Really excited to play Star Wars and Genesis tomorrow, so I'll have some footage of that, but we're gonna head back to the hotel. There might be some more footage for tonight, but you know, this is the end of day 1. Super excited for day 2. Also, I know some stuff. Can't really share it, but I know some stuff, and it's neat.
I had time to set it on stun.
You most certainly could. I told you it was So you're stunning him for 8 damage. Okay. So he's got a soak of 5, so he's going to take 3 of it. Now you have what's the critical deal?
Critical is 3 advantage.
Okay, and you rolled how much advantage?
5.
Would you like to crit this guy?
3, but still enough to do.
So enough to do crit or auto fire.
Yes.
So you gonna do that again?
Yes.
Okay.
So that would have been 12. So yeah, I think that.
All right.
What is that?
A flashlight.
Well, I don't know how effective that would be. It just looks like just a piece of metal.
Yeah, I know, but now we're have 2.
I keep yours just in case I lose mine. It's possible.
In my hand. So I believe it's being cast. This room is relatively very well lit. You see there's 3 other doorways.
Oh, great. Don't use yours yet, just in case mine dies.
Which way y'all wish to?
I'm gonna go this way.
So we have 3 lights.
I've been told to put mine away. Apparently he's intimidated.
Who's intimidated by it?
Well, the young man over there.
We can go in a different direction, young lady.
It seems to be locked from your side.
Okay.
So you unlock the door and you walk up.
Okay.
And you go to unlock the other door as you walk up to the top, and you go to open it, and there is another grandfather clock just walking the door.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna go back down.
Which way are we?
Is somebody else going a different way?
You also have a fancy house? Oh, it's just a young person thing, I suppose.
Wait, how old are you? Oh my god. So back then, a grandma.
You are walking into.
Okay.
Right.
My mom gets angry if I go in there.
His eyes start to like get real big, and he's like, oh, I think this is just for a ghost.
What?
And he shuts the door behind him.
Let's make this interesting.
Like he like salivates and everything.
Completely off
I've
the cuff.
been looking forward to this.
Fun. So, as you walk inside, cause that hissing noise is just air escaping a crack in the floor, and then a cold snap coiled around your leg.
Wait, I'm sorry. Where is this?
This is in the wine cellar.
Oh, I don't like that.
You can attempt to do a brawl check.
Here's another tip. There are also incidents. Okay. This one is a scene incident. If it's seen, it's played face up immediately.
What if it's unheard?
If then unseen, it is not played face down, and only the person who drew the card can read it.
Okay.
This one, these are generally just effects that happen, and there's generally not a lot you can do about it. So in this case, both players receive 1 wound.
Makes sense. You can all add to it, or you can all try to come with a different idea.
Yes. Conflict. There is conflict, of course, in that.
Also, does everyone mind being with Paul?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
especially on YouTube.
Something needs to be decided.
Something needs to be decided.
Yes.
There's a big decision.
Okay.
That's a big decision.
Okay.
There is a big decision right now. So we have a big decision. What might it be that would be amongst these?
Because he wrote a review on Amazon that almost made me cry. All right, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70. 70 it is.
Do we know who Adam Ellis is? He's a web cartoonist.
Oh yeah.
Dear David, you guys know he's a role-playing junkie and designed his own role-playing game? And he illustrated it, and it's powered by Zweihander. You guys have played it? So this is Fever Nights. So this is Adam Ellis's RPG.
It's 5:30 in the morning. We have an Uber to the airport in 20 minutes. And a long day to get home. So, didn't film as much as I would have maybe liked to in the last 2 days, but we were having fun and all that stuff. So, let's get down to the airport. So, fun fact, this is actually going to be my very first Uber. That's a fun time. I think the con overall was a great success. It was a lot of fun. Met a lot of new friends and all that fun stuff. Definitely ready to get home to the family, but it's a great time. I'm definitely gonna try to be back next year. This airport's trying to get me DMCA stricken, but we're eating a Whataburger at the airport, and first time ever trying Whataburger. Because of previous bites I took, but it's good. The fries are better than In-N-Out, but the Whataburger fries are better, but the In-N-Out burger was better. But both are good. Fun time. These guys are flying out in like an hour or so, leaving me alone in the airport for 5 hours. How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
So happy.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I just want to go home.
Yeah, feeling that. So, it's gonna be a fun day. So it's been a day and a half. Left the hotel this morning at 5:50 in the Uber. Got to Dallas Airport at 6:30. Hung out with Joe and Noah until their boarding started around 7:45-ish or so. And then, my flight was leaving at noon Central Time. So it gets to be noon. We all get on the plane in Dallas. And we sit on the plane for 20 minutes, and then we all have to deboard the plane because the AC is not working, and then we have to wait an extra hour. Now the flight's delayed, and then they'd find me a new flight. So instead of flying from Dallas to Philly to Jacksonville, my flight then left instead at 3:40 from Dallas to Baltimore, where I'm at now, to Orlando. My father-in-law picking me up. So it is now, I was supposed to land in Jacksonville originally at 10 p.m. 10:30 Eastern time. It is now 10:30 Eastern time, and I'm just getting on a plane from Baltimore to Orlando, landing at 1:15 in the morning, 2.5 hour drive home. It's gonna be fun. It's a fun night. But the con was worth it. It was a great time. I'm sure I'll have more comments and stuff in the final version of this video, but Yep, we're almost there. We're almost done.
Yeah.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome aboard Frontier Airlines.
The fall is coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin. Tonight the whiskey feels stronger. Gasoline on hidden desires. So I'll throw another log on the
Another happy landing. This is probably gonna be the end of the vlog-ish. At least the end of the filmed parts. I have a 2 hour drive home and I'm just gonna crash, so. Yeah. Well, you made it this far. If you did make it this far and you enjoyed seeing all that, please blast like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. I do want to talk a little bit about everything you just saw. The vlog. This is actually the very first vlog I've ever actually made. I think I've started to maybe try 1 or 2 in the past over the last few years, but it never really actually did it. So this was more or less like something, kind of the breaking the ice, so to say. The first time you ever make a video of any certain kind, it's always going to feel a little bit weird and awkward, and maybe like it's not good enough. But, you know, just doing it and uploading your first one is kind of the first step, and it was a lot of fun, and I hope to be able to vlog future trips like this in the future. So to talk about a little bit what everything that happened, on Thursday was the first day of the con. I ended up going for the MVG tier, which means that it pretty much got me into a game with GM Chris from the Order 66 podcast, as well as a game from Sam Gregor Stewart, who is the RPG manager at Edge Studios. It was really great getting to know both of them. They're both really, really nice guys. Unfortunately, the Q&A with Sam didn't happen because he had to leave halfway through the con due to family emergency. Sam, if you're watching this, I hope everything's okay, man. Sorry we missed you, but totally get life happens. But the first game I played with Chris, that one was a Scooby-Doo game set with the Arkham Horror system, which was actually my first time playing Arkham Horror. I really, really, really enjoy it. I'm hoping to get my hands on it. I don't know if it's like a good system for campaigns for me, but like it's a really fun one-shot system, if nothing else for how easy it is to pick up and learn, and the rules feel good to use. Sometimes there are systems that feel like stripped down, but like they don't feel good. This one's very stripped down, but it still feels really, really nice to play. And then the second game with Sam was also Arkham Horror. That one was more of a typical Arkham Horror kind of story, where we had to investigate people that were falling into comas and disappearing, and doing like autopsy, like sneaking into an autopsy lab and doing our own results and whatnot, and then tracking down people that came in to steal the body to erase the evidence, and tracking all that down till we find like where the monster is from. And it's super, super fun time. Day 2, we got to the con pretty early, and I had to finish the story part of my Genesis meets Betrayal con mod one-shot thing, and so I spent a good part of that morning finishing like the main story elements to the con, because I already had the characters and the haunt and stuff figured out. So it was kind of just getting those last minute details finished, and my brain works better on the last minute for whatever reason. And then at 1 p.m. we played in a game called The Rad Batch, which was like a take on The Bad Batch. We were playing is a group of modified clones going through this Camino laboratory that was currently being like invaded to be shut down by the Empire. Super, super fun time. Joe and Noah were both players in that one, so it was really great. It was actually, ironically, the only Star Wars RPG game I played all weekend as a player, which was a little bit disappointing. I was going into the con expecting to play Star Wars RPG all weekend. And really, I got the GM one game, and I got to be a player in one game for it. So, not the end of the world. I still had a really fun time, but that was like the one. If I had one minor grievance, that's probably would be it. And then at 7 p.m., I ran my Genesis Betrayal game, and Noah and Joe were also players in that one. It went really, really well. The players had a fun time. A lot of it was like there's still some quirks to be worked out, but I mean, it's a modified version of Genesis to like incorporate elements from a board game that wasn't intended to be like that. So I knew there'd be quirks going into it, but I think everybody had a really fun time with it. The next morning was Saturday morning. Also got there bright and early. I finished up all the final details for my Star Wars RPG session that I was going to run. Unfortunately, the slots filled up before Joe and Noah could sign up for it, so they weren't in that one. They were playing in a different one. Really funny. They were playing in some like anime tabletop RPG system, and Noah was playing as an anime girl maid thing. So I heard about it. Really funny. I don't think they enjoyed it, but you know, they didn't want to be rude to the guy that invited them. So I finished playing that one shot. We played that Mantis Falls board game, which you saw some footage of, and then at 1 p.m. that's when the Q&A with Sam was supposed to happen. But like I said, he had to leave earlier due to family emergency. I think it was with a pet. I believe. We didn't get to ask Sam any questions, but I did get to talk to a lot of people at the con who knew some stuff. And so now I know everything. Full stop. Like I know everything that's going on. I know what the book is. I know what the status is. I know everything except for like a release date, pretty much. I'm not sure exactly. I'm going to assume everything I can share is 0 amount of stuff. I don't think I can say anything at the moment, but Chris wants to get me connected in with all the people, and I don't know if, did I mention this earlier in this little section? I can't remember if I did. Chris wants to get me connected with the NDA crew at like Edge Studios so I can play test and do all the things for any new Star Wars or Genesis or Arkham Horror stuff to come out. And so because of that, if that comes to fruition, I'll hopefully get like an early access to whenever the next book is good to start getting review copies. And I hope to get an early copy so that way I can make a video on it and drop it like as soon as the NDA drops. All I'm going to say now is just be patient. It is coming. It is coming, and it's super exciting. So anyways, instead of the 1 p.m. Q&A with Sam, we actually did a game on Prompt 2 with Joe, where Joe did this thing where we each we chose the setting, the vibe, the antagonists, and then we all picked details about each other's protagonists, our main characters. And it was a very like off the cuff, completely improvised on the spot, just chaotic. It's a really funny game. Like for example, it was a paranormal themed con, so we went with like an alien investigation, but like the aliens that were not actually abducting people were sock puppets. So it's, and the world was like humans meets robots meets furries meets shadow people, like think Mr. Game & Watch. So just like super chaotic, silly kind of fun game, but it was really fun, and Joe makes such an entertaining GM. And then at 7 p.m. on Saturday, that was my Star Wars game, which had heavy Indiana Jones ties with like the players exploring this lost temple, looking for a treasure that's supposedly like a legend of immortality within. But as they delve further and further the temple, there's like dimensional rifts and time dilation and like this alternate, think like Stranger Things upside down dimension, like corrupting the temple that they're in. And so more and more cosmic horror stuff starts popping up, and super fun time. The players really loved it. It ended up going a little bit longer than it was supposed to, but the players were all super invested and wanted to keep going instead of rushing the end. So I was super appreciative of that. I had a lot of fun. I think they had a lot of fun. I wish I got some footage of it, but alas, I'm not a very good rememberer of pulling out my phone and taking pictures or videos ever. So hopefully I'll be better next year. And then Sunday, we kind of slept because we were sleep deprived the whole time. And so we got to the con around 10:30. It only went until 1 p.m. that day. So we played some board games with some friends, went to go get some food, came back, did the auction, and the auction actually was fun. So the way it works is you get XP for playing games. For every hour you play, you get a XP card for 10 XP. And then at the very end, you can choose to pull together XP with other people and other friends, but you're pretty much auctioning for various things. And so like there's a bunch of Arkham Horror stuff, there was Genesis dice, there was Alice in Wonderland 5e module that Joe ended up getting, there was a Masks like Powered by the Apocalypse book that Noah ended up getting, there was a collector's edition of Legend of the One Ring that none of us got because it went for way too much XP, but you know, like $200 rule book, another copy of Legends of the One Ring, a bunch of board games, even some books and stuff that people donated that either they made themselves or they just wanted to bring to be a part of the auction. So overall, it was a really fun time. And then after the auction, we all went to go get food at this barbecue place. Really good Texas barbecue, by the way. We got to, hang out one last time and say goodbye and be like, see you next year to all the people. The con, as you could probably tell from the footage, wasn't really like a con in the conventional sense. It's more or less like a big club reunion, family gathering. And once you go to the con once, like your family. So there's certain aspects of it that were, I think, a little bit difficult as a first time attendee, but now that we know and we've met people and we're kind of a part of the crowd and like we're part of the family now because we've been. So I think going next year would be even better than this year. If you guys are looking for a really fun, just casual con where you get to play board games and tabletop RPGs for 3.5 days, I recommend checking it out. It's going to be super, super fun. Maybe spoiler warning a little bit. There's a good chance I might actually be one of the official like event runners next year for it. So also, I just want to thank GM Chris from the Order 66 podcast. From the very beginning, since the beginning there, he was like, dude, I love your channel. I want to be in your corner. I want to get you connected with all the people. I want to like collab like on content, so you might see him on the channel here soon at some point, coming in to say hi and do fun stuff. So that's going to be neat. All of this kind of stuff was possible by people like our Patreon that allow me to do this business trip thing and make connections with important people in the space. And hopefully will lead to me being able to do stuff like early access reviews to bring you guys information like on specifics way sooner than you otherwise would be able to. I promise I will share everything as soon as I know I'm allowed to. If you enjoyed the video, blast like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. But until then, and as always, may the Force be with you.